Yo, YouTube land. YouTube. In the car, driving. It's already halfway through November. I mean, that's unbelievable. Same old. I mean, the COVID cases are, coming back. It's up to like 24% infection rate in Missouri again. All these kids they've been having go to school, they're now saying they need to stay home and virtual learn and all that jibby jam. So it's kind of the way it goes. I haven't seen any family face to face in a long time, and just doing the work thing, home thing, kind of deeba-dooba-dooba-doo thing. I know the PS5's coming out. People are happy. I could give a shit because PS5 is probably way expensive. It's launch PS5, which means it's going to be patchy. You're going to have to patch the motherfucker and bugs and all sorts of stuff. And I just don't care. I mean, I guess they still have hardware. It looked like they have actual discs for the games, but I just got this feeling that everything's just slipping down the slippery slope toward everything's downloaded. And I don't have the time to play what I already have, which is hundreds of backlogged games for PS4, PS3, 360, PS2, GameCube. I mean, games that I've wanted to play, never played, bought with the intention of playing. Mountain of shame, fuck pile of shame. And anyway, I was gonna throw a shout out to Vampire Mike though, because he said in the comments in my last video that he had played through Mutant Year Zero or whatever the hell it's called, and that I just had to push through. And so I buckled down and went back in, and basically I had to use a tactic that I don't normally use in these games, and that's just bombard the same group of enemies with grenades in order to take out, or at least bring their life down to where I only had to shoot them once or twice. I mean, grenades are hard to come by in Mutant Year Zero, and I threw like, I don't know, all three of my guys threw one, and then I think the next guy threw another. So I threw like 3 or 4, but I had to hit the medbot, which brings everybody back to life, the guy that calls in more people, and this sharpshooter dude were clustered, and I just had to keep throwing grenades until, they only had like 2 or 3 life bar, and then I killed the medbot first and the guy that called in guys, pretty much simultaneously or within the same turn to get rid of them. Once I was able to get by one fight, I realized, this is a type of warfare I have to wage here. They have some like stealth element kills where you can use a couple different weapons that are quiet or silent and you can kill people. And those weapons are like a gun with a silencer and like a crossbow and stuff. And they say you can try to take, but you would have to kill these guys within a turn, I think, in order to not alert them. I guess if it's silent, maybe they don't know where you're firing from, but they could still walk the general direction that they came from and find you. So unless you were at a height advantage or something, I don't really see the benefit of the stealth kill. So anyway, I made it by that, and I pretty much was able to eventually get my couple of shotguns leveled up to level 3, and equipped them with these things that disable robots, like 50% chance of disabling mechanical things when you shot them. And once I got the guns a little more powered up, I was able to kind of play it and navigate through. And then it wasn't really that long of a game after that. It's like they made it super hard, but not very long. So I was able to beat the main storyline. I had downloaded the DLC, which is like another little thing, and I'm gonna play through it sometime. But I beat the main story. So anyway, that's kind of my point. And so I'm at work, so we're gonna go in and do the work thing. I've been kind of interested in watching YouTube videos pertaining to wrestling. I haven't gotten back into watching wrestling, but I used to watch wrestling in like the WWF Attitude Era and back in the early 90s and 80s when I was a kid. And there's like this big gap between when I quit watching it, which is probably around 2000 to now. And I kind of went back and I found this site called WrestleLamia, and they do a lot of documentary things and stuff, and I just been watching these or listening to them while I'm working about all these different people, so it's pretty interesting. Anyway, signing off. Good to talk to you for a minute, and we'll see you soon. Bye.